Hello, my friends. My name is Nina. This channel is about spirituality and personal development mixed in with a bit of tarot. If this is something you resonate with, feel free to subscribe and be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more readings. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. So the message we are channeling today is going to be a monthly guidance message for the sign of Leo. If you want to skip straight through to the message, there will be a timestamp below in the description box. For rules on how to receive tarot messages here on YouTube, please check below as well, guys. Especially if you're confused, I've laid it all out down there. For your full tarot scope, be sure to check your moon, your rising, your Venus. Other placements will give you other messages. Now, before we jump into the energy, I'm going to clear the space. I'm going to set the intention. During this time, I invite you to clear your own thoughts, to set your own intentions by thinking of a specific person or asking a question you have on your mind. So let's dive in. Spirit, guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to channel these messages. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker, and the space from any negative entities. Thank you again, Spirit, guides, archangels. Blessed be. So we're going to first dive in with the Energy Oracle deck to get an overview of what we're tapping into. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into the energy here, Leo, with a traditional deck. In this portion of the message, we'll look at the energy surrounding you this month. We'll see, are you on the right path currently? It's the main challenge you're facing this month that's working in your favor, that's coming in next, and any advice, guidance on how to move forward. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few oracle cards at the end. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. All tied up, the thinking man. This tells me, here, Leo, that you are tied up in your thoughts. The all tied up and the thinking man, I feel like this is you. This is you overthinking, overanalyzing a situation. Now, maybe this has to do with some sort of legal matter, some sort of binding contract in that case, making sure that all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, but everything is in alignment with what you expected it to be. If that makes sense. See how this is going to play into the message here, Leo, for you for this month of July. Most important message here for Leo Spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know for this upcoming month? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you this month, Leo, the sun. Are you on the right path? The Knight of Swords. The challenges that you're facing, Page of Wands. It's working in your favor is the Judgment. What's next is the Ten of Swords. So, Leo, there's a decision that you're making currently in your life. And maybe this is why you're up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing the situation, because I feel like there's a move in your future. Maybe this is you having to move to a new location. And I feel here this is something that you're kind of reluctant. You don't want to take the leap, but something is calling for you to do so. I do feel like you will eventually be in a happier space, but any change isn't easy. So let's clarify. The energy surrounding you is the sun. So a new beginning, new opportunity, new experience. This is something that you should celebrate because this is a blessing. But this is you overanalyzing this blessing because of this move. And yes, I do feel like it's a move. We have the Chariot here. Now, are you on the right path? I do feel like you are on the right path here, Leo, in making this decision. So here's what I will say to you, overthinking, overanalyzing this. If you are contemplating you having to leave a person, a relationship, a friendship behind because you're moving to another location, maybe this is out of the town that you're currently in, or maybe out of state, those people that are meant to be in your life will always be there. It doesn't matter if you move 10 miles away or 100 miles away or 1,000 miles away. If that person is meant to be in your life, they're always going to be. Now, maybe there's going to be some distance. Maybe there's going to be some time away, some time apart. However, I do believe that the universe will always bring you back together, especially if you're meant to be with a particular person. So when we overthink, overanalyze, stress, worry, fear an outcome, we endure that pain twice. We endure the pain when we're sitting there ruminating over the outcome, and then we also endure that pain when that transition, when that change happens. I feel like there's a need to calm your mind. So if there's a person, maybe a place, maybe going on vacation, there's a need to take yourself out of the stressful energy and try to let it go. The main challenge here is you. You're holding yourself back. But no more. No more, Leo. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward in a positive direction. So it's working in your favor. The universe has your back. So even if you don't want to make this move, it's like the universe is kind of forcing this upon you. And maybe a way that you're being eased into this transition is telling you it's temporary. But I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like this transition is permanent. And that's what you're afraid of. Ten of Swords energy. What's next? You having to move. A lot of changes ahead. I do feel like you are on the right path. So try not to look back. It's like the only thing constant in life is change. So are you going to keep yourself stuck, stagnant, because you're afraid to let go of a person that's meant to be in your life, or maybe isn't? Is this person meant to be in your life, or are they not? Is a big question a lot of people have. Intuitively, I feel like you already know the answer to that question, but only time will tell. Only time will tell if you're right. So 5 of Cups. No regrets. I feel like there's a need to get out of your own way. There's a need to get out of your own head and stop holding yourself back here. Right now, I feel like you're kind of making every excuse you can to keep yourself stuck, but the universe is just slowly but surely pushing you into this new life, to this new experience. So trusting the process. You're headed in a beautiful direction, okay? So the Chariot, the Moon, the Ten of Pentacles, there's some illusion when it comes to this travel, when it comes to this move. I don't know if this is you pulling the wool over your eyes, or if this is somebody else telling you that this is temporary, this is the biggest part of the message here, Leo. This is more permanent than you realize. But don't be afraid. Don't let that hold you back. Ease into this new life with grace, because those that are meant to be in your life will follow right along with you. And those that aren't meant to be, were never really there in the first place. Let's light up the pathway with these oracle cards. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And again, guys, if it's resonating, if it's helpful, give it a thumbs up. It does help to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. The first one that I'm going to read is on the bottom because this says see the bigger picture. Getting too specific sometimes makes the whole thing unnecessarily complicated. You probably look at it from a general view to wrap everything up perfectly. See the bigger picture. So take a step back and try to see things from a bigger picture perspective, long-term perspective. Okay? Set boundaries. This probably protects you from absorbing too much unnecessary energy and to preserve your true state of mind. Manifest your dreams. Firstly, release all negative thoughts that block your mind and limit your beliefs. Physical moves like walking or practicing yoga is good before you visualize your goals and feel them with all your senses. Stay focused. It's time for solitude and individual working. Be careful if there are interference with your process. Occasionally, ideas and solutions come to your mind when alone and totally into your plan. Leo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. The main thing that I get out of this entire reading is stay focused on that bigger picture vision, because I feel like this move, this transition is in more alignment with your purpose than you realize. So Leo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.